Well, there's two things certainly that make a woman distinct and unique. One is your handbag, the other is your shoes. But how about never having to trade fashion for comfort or comfort for fashion? Close to over 200 years now, Clark's have been manufacturing shoes that look good, but they feel good. And I want to give you a little sneak peek at the fall collection that's coming up. I'm going to be taking you shopping right through to the midnight hour. We got 2 hours back to back at Clark's. Look at these beautiful colors, these gorgeous styles. There's something for every taste and certainly every style out there. Whether you're looking for loafers or boots, for vibrant colors, you name it, we got it. And of course, Clark's are here with an amazing Today's Showstopper. I think you're gonna like 5 solid, beautiful colors to choose from. It is the Meadow Opal Flat, and I love how women love flats. I know that women love flats. And this would be actually a great shoe that, of course, you could wear outside as we get into the fall and winter, but this could be a great indoor shoe as well. It's that classic kind of ballerina flat style there. Super lightweight and flexible. We've got great color choices, the slate, the pewter. Over here, we have it in the tan. Down front, we have it in the chestnut and also the black. It is under $70. It's also on Easy Pay. 240317 is your item number. And of course, we've got Colleen joining us here live in studio. And it's always a pleasure to have you here. Good to see you.
Nice to be here. And I cannot believe we're already launching fall.
I know, right?
It was warm today, but fall weather is coming.
Yeah.
And this is the type of footwear that is your transition.
Yeah.
You're getting out of sandals. We're getting into, you know, layering pieces. I was watching last night. And yes, white shirts.
Yeah.
Thank you. I learned a lot last night about fall fashions, and this is one of those transitional pieces. Black jackets are in, blazers are coming back in. We're all about having lots of denims, and this is that type of footwear that partners with skirts, with jeans, with shorts, with dresses. This is that perfect little shoe that's going to take you from summer into your fall weather, but you're gonna wear this around the house, you're gonna wear this at the office, it's your running errand shoe, it's that easy, classic slip-on, ballerina inspired. We call them ballerina flats, but Clark's will never do a completely flat shoe. We always give you that slight bit of elevation. We've done a very, very flexible sole that absorbs the shock, gives you the traction, the elasticized top line. I know sometimes when you look at one of these shoes, especially on a shelf, it isn't what we call shelf appeal.
Sure.
Because of the elastic. But ladies, once you stand on these, that elastic flattens, it hugs the top of the foot. It's not one of those shoes that you have to lace or adjust buckles. This is going to be that just easy slip on, out the door, hugs around the foot. Bit of a toe cap, so a slight nod to man tailoring. A lot of padding in these. We do have our removable footbeds. It's our new contoured cushioned footbeds that have that suede top line, all the perforations to give you the breathability, the foam lining and soft padding on the inside, all around the interior of the shoe as well, with that targeted cushioning at the heel. We do these in mediums, we do them in wides, and flats are just that perfect shoe that you wear every season, all 3 seasons. You know, go with everything, and it is a perfect go-to year-round.
Absolutely, 5 color choices available for you. There's items sold already on your screen, and I love that toe cap. It really is a notch to kind of Britain, you know, that British style. That of course, you know, a lot of styles, they come from Britain, from England over here. Look at that toe cap, beautifully done with the gorgeous stitching right along the toe there for that beautiful style. And then you can see the stitching all around. As Colleen mentioned, you've got this nice elasticized edging here. So it's going to be a really comfort fit. I want to remind you, I have sizes 5 through 12. We also have half and wides available for you. 240317 is your item number. You know, it's interesting because we were doing a show with Lynn Spence last night when we had a dress that was actually hanging on the hanger, and we were actually just talking about how the dress, it really really does it no justice. You really have to see it on our wonderful models. We've got Katie joining us here. She is rocking them in that beautiful tan color. And again, we have half sizes and wides available for you. The tan, the chestnut, the slate, which is an interesting color. It's almost like a notch of olive in it. We have the pewter, which is fun, and also your classic black. Super lightweight, a great outsole on the bottom too, with a lot of great traction. But as Colleen mentioned, this would be a great indoor-outdoor shoe. I know that a lot of people, you know, they recommend, because we have hard surfaces in our homes, from hardwood flooring to, you know, ceramic tile, and they say, you know, how important it is to be wearing some sort of support on the inside. Now, not only does this shoe look good, but you're getting all that support that Clarks are known for.
And it's so true. Our designers are women, designing for women's footwear. They will wear these around the office. Sometimes you'll see them wearing 2 different colors of a shoe, just to make sure that the fit is correct. We've got a design team that are what we call fit testers. So if they have to add extra padding around the heel, if they have to widen the toe or make the toe box deeper, this is footwear that has been designed for 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for all activities, all age categories as well. This isn't, you know, a mature look. This is a wardrobe staple. It's a classic in a woman's wardrobe. This is that 4-season styling. Dress them up, wear them more casual. I've worn these, this style of shoe with yoga pants.
Oh, very nice.
You know, with jeans, with shorts. It's the style of shoe that gives you full coverage, but yet still shows a lot of skin. It isn't, like, it doesn't tighten around the foot. It doesn't make you feel, like, it makes you feel secure, but not encased in it. Yes, that's the word. Thank you. It gives you that coverage at the toe, coverage at the heel, the padding in all those key areas for the heel strike when you roll off and push off into the next movement. They're soft, they're flexible. It's a rubber outsole that gives you the traction and the shock absorption, makes the shoe more durable as well. It's ever so slightly under an inch lift at the heel. And the way that they've done that heel, it, rather than adding the extra height to it, it's more of like a little wedge. So it doesn't throw your balance off. It just helps propel you softly into the next movement. These are wardrobe staples. It's a classic shoe that you will have in your wardrobe season after season. In the British design team, it's, you know, a pump or it's a court shoe. It's one of those styles that when they say court shoe is what women wore to court, actually, you know, in the British court system. It was this style of classic styling, little nod to man tailoring with that cap toe. You see the top stitch detailing because this is a crafted shoe. There is a lot of design work that went into it to even to give it the simplistic look that it is. It's very soft against the skin, all that interior lining, and it is the style of shoe that you will wear for years.
Oh, for sure. It's really that classic look, and you know, surprising, it's a court shoe, but also, like, I'm thinking if you're a woman in the service industry, you know, we do have that classic black. Again, these are office appropriate. There's no exposed toe to these as well. I like that the insole also is removable.
It is removable, so you could put your own, you know, custom orthotic in there. They've still done all that padding around the heel. It's nice and soft. It gives you the full support, that coverage at the toe. And again, they have added in that rocker toe as well, so it helps just softly move you into the next step. In the pewter, they have done the darker sole in more of the brown, the chestnut, the tans. They've done more of that gum rubber sole, but they all give you that great flexibility. You see the flex grooves that they've put into that outsole, gives you the traction, gives you the shock absorption. They've carved it out ever so slightly on the bottom. And when they do that, it doesn't take away support, but it does take away weight. So these are a very light little shoe to walk in, very classic wardrobe staple, wardrobe builder, and really the style of shoe for fall. because it is that perfect transitional time.
Yeah, interesting because you know, when we think fall, of course, you know, that chestnut color, which is that beautiful kind of red, but also the slate has very much an olive
bit of an
tone,
olive
which is
tone
nice
to it,
because
yeah.
that's kind of the earth tones that we expect in fall, right?
It is, yes. And actually all 5 colors are great classic colors for year-round. The tan is just that perfect neutral. The pewter gives you a little bit of, you know, a slight color option to the darker shades to it. The tan is classic. Mediums and wides, full and half sizes.
Yeah, really great. We're going to move on to the Clark's Unloop Ease.
Yes.
And these are really great. They're a beautiful slip-on. You can see that they've got great substance to the front, almost like a, I want to, obviously not a croc, but a croc style design,
kind of style.
right?
Yep.
You know, where they've got a nice substance to the front as well. We have them here in the black. We have dark olive, a great color. Love the dark olive. We have them in the dark tan, and over here we have them in. Are we calling that
The chestnut?
The chestnut.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah.
Un is our unstructured category, and it doesn't mean that there's no structure to this shoe. Ladies, we have had the Unloop, which is the shoe version of this clog, in our line for about 18 years.
Wow.
And it hasn't changed. There are ladies that, you know, every season almost will come back and get a new version of it just to freshen up the one that they have. But this is the clog version. And clogs you're seeing everywhere. Mules are a big, you know, statement piece for fall, giving you that coverage. They've done a deeper heel cup, but they do have the removable footbeds here again.
Wow.
So this is our high impact, high rebound, unstructured footbeds, covered with lambskin lining. The interior of this is all lambskin lining as well, with so much extra padding on the top of the foot. We've got the elastic gore on both sides, so it's what we would call a twin gore. All the extra padding, again, that nice deep heel cup that has lots of padding around the perimeter as well. And then on the sides, I don't know if we can see, oh, actually that's the perfect shot. You can see these little holes in the sole. This is our air circulation chambers, and this is what kind of put the unstructured category on the map, was these air circulation chambers that lead into the footbeds that have the perforations. So if you're wearing these barefoot, which I certainly would, every step that you take, the warm air gets pushed out those air circulation chambers. It doesn't absorb any water if you're walking, you know, in wet climate weather. You don't need to worry about that. We've got the flex grooves in the shoes. They've done the rubber inserts under the forefoot, again, under the heel, so it's that high impact, very, very durable, nice rounded toe box, nice depth to the toe box, and great burnishings in these. The suppleness to these leathers is incredible. Little bit of hardware detailing, but this is just a classic style. Mediums and wides, full and half sizes, and incredible cushioning and so much support in these ones.
And that's what's nice too, because I know that there's people, both men and women, that don't necessarily like, say, a flip-flop style, but you notice how deep this heel cup is. So it's just really a low kind of heel, because you're definitely cupped right in there. So you are going to have that support. If you're somebody that says, well, I don't want my heel slipping around, it is going to be nice and nestled in there.
Yes, and that's the whole idea behind having that deep a heel cup, is that you still get the support for the ankles, the knees, the back, because it does come up and hug and hold everything in place, giving you the support and the stability that you typically get from a full shoe. It's that whole idea of giving you support, giving you stability, but still that lightweight and ease. So, you know, you're wearing this outdoors right now, but that would be a perfect house shoe as well.
That's a great idea. And, you know, as I was saying earlier, Colleen, you know, where the days are gone where the entire home is full of carpet.
No,
you know, right?
Yes.
Certainly the 70s shag carpet.
Right.
It must have been like walking on a cloud, right, in your bare feet.
Yeah.
But now it's like hardwood flooring, linoleum, ceramic tile.
Yes.
It's not only hard on your feet and your back and all that stuff. It's very cold in the wintertime as well, and it can be cold as well in the summer when we have the AC crank. So great support support. Again, that heel cup's going to keep your foot nice and nestled in there. And as Colleen mentioned, you have that nice kind of perforation coming out of the sole that's really going to release a lot of that hot air, which is a big problem for a lot of people in the heat, the humidity, or our feet heat up. So you definitely want something that's going to be breathable. We're going to move on to the Clarks. Is this the Nal Fern?
This is the Nal Fern.
The Nal Fern, yeah.
And Nal has become kind of a staple in our kind of our design wardrobe. It's a very classic little sneaker. It's a full lace up, so it gives you that great personal support and stability. Lots of padding all around the collar. I'm going to show you just on the sides here how they've done all this stitch work around the side. That's all extra padding. We've got our Achilles notch, which is taken directly from athletic footwear. Again, all that extra padding in there. We've got our removable footbeds that have that targeted cushioning, nice depth to the footbeds here as well. They've got the perforations. We've got the built-up arch support. Just a little nod to kind of heritage sportwear with that a little stripe on the side. And in this one here, which we're calling warm beige, they did a little bit of an iridescent snake print on this one. So it's a nubuck upper with some leather accents. Very, very flexible, lightweight, rubber outsole, and it's a stitched down construction. So they've stitched around the toes and they've stitched at the heel. That's those main areas that shoes will break down, that will wear down. Adding that extra stitch gives you the support and the stability and the durability. So we've got our warm beige, the olive.
Love that color.
They did a little bit of a metallic finish on this one as well. So, you know, these are a dressier sneaker. It's more that fancy look that you'd be wearing to the office. We've got our navy, which has a darker navy and a lighter navy, lighter colored outsole, so that nod to athleisure, and then the black that they've again done that little, you know, bit of metallic finish. These have the rubber outsole that absorbs the shock. It's a very, very breathable lining with the perforations, with all the padding around the collar. The lace is going to give you that true personal fit, but we do have these in mediums and in wides, and it's about 3/4 of an inch lift at the heel, so it's that slight elevation, but it's that true sneaker-inspired idea, that athleisure that we're not going away from. You know, we've gone through those years where we were working from home. We all wanted to be comfortable, and we want to maintain the comfort, but we're, you know, out and about and, you know, living life to the fullest again.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that's really what it's all about, is that we've learned. And even, you know, you look at Bay Street, you know, a lot of the guys in suits are wearing running shoes with blazers and shirts. And we were talking yesterday with Lynn Spence here doing the fashion sale and talking about how blazers aren't necessarily just for the office or dressing up. And, you know, wearing a pair of shoes like this, because these are smart sneakers.
They are.
They're not like sporty. They're not Nikes. They're not, you know, they're smart sneakers. So again, they have that sophistication to them. Of course, you've got that almost like a patent, kind of reptilian kind of look to them.
Yes,
which
it is.
Really
it's
neat.
a dressy sneaker. This isn't your gym shoe.
Right,
You're not
exactly.
doing your athletics in this. This is streetwear. It's workwear, date wear, you know, running your errands. Certainly a sneaker that is dressed up.
Oh, for sure.
With you know, jeans and a white shirt and a blazer.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Really great. 240-353 is the item number. We do have wides and halves as well. We're going to move on to the Tor Hill Maple, and we have two really great colors. I love the soles on these, Colleen.
So this sole is a complete retro style for Clarks. It is from the 90s, and it is called the Big Gripper. And this is the biggest thing that has really hit the fashion world for Clarks. We've got so many artists, and artists I'm you know, referring to musicians, to street artwear, so like
graffiti?
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm having difficulty with the English language tonight, but yeah, graffiti artists, dancers, actors that want this shoe because they remember this Big Gripper outsole. It's that chunky lug, but they're light. These are not a heavy boot. We've got a few different styles on this outsole. The Maple is an easy slip-on aggressive elastic detailing along the back with the pull tab, smooth tumbled leathers that are just buttery soft. Again, all the craftsmanship with the stitch detailing. You could see the Clark's logo just on the bottom with that lugged outsole here, but all this big gripper outsole gives you great support, great stability. We still have given you our removable footbeds, which are that high rebound, high impact, support perforations, leather covered, that contoured footbed that gives you all that targeted cushioning. But this boot is a statement piece. And just classic colors, really, being in that darker olive, the all over black, classic. From jeans to skirts in these, like those, you know, this really is that casual, dressy kind of style.
No, totally. I mean, really, like you know, that Doc Marten kind of, you know, British kind of, and again, it's like the Chelsea boot. I love that the elasticized, the goring on the sides goes all the way back, so it's really a glorified Chelsea boot with a twist. You have those beautiful chunky soles, which really give you that very fashion-forward vibe, very British. Stylish.
It is.
Vibe.
It is.
I mean,
this is directly from the archives of the Clarks. We've seen these before, and again, a company that's been around almost 200 years. We just go back to the archives and sort of reinvent our own designs, and you know, make them more modern, freshen them up, but we've really pretty much done everything over the years.
It's kind of like the shoes we were talking about that I have. That old school classic design with a modern twist to them. And I actually was showing this to my cousin who's in his 50s, and he freaked out. He goes, I can't, these are so Clarks. They're so Clarks. Almost 200 years in the business, and I always say this, that, you know, there's a lot of companies out there that do a lot of things. You know, they manufacture clothing, or they're known for clothing or fashion, and then they get into the shoe business. Clarks are a shoe company. That's all they do is shoes. That's their DNA is shoes. For 200 years, think about this, 200 years, they've been in the shoe business, the shoe game. I mean, that's amazing. Okay, home sweet home. Let me just let you know it is Customer Appreciation Month. Get an extra 15% off home and kitchen favorites. The promo code you can use is HOME15. Write it down. Don't forget it. Go to tsc.ca to learn more. We're going to move on to the Clarks Neva Low Boot, and we have it in beautiful colors here. We have the black, the dark tan, and then we have that gorgeous, gorgeous taupe. Almost like, this is like that equestrian color, right?
Yeah, and this is, you know, in the notes, it's kind of that Wild West inspired. It is a bit of that cowboy inspired look to it. It's the Western heel, and this is more of what they do, a roughed up heel. So it's more of a matte finish. You can see the stacked leather detailing, the stacked leather of the welt to the outsole. It is a rubber sole, so you're still getting the traction. We've got a bit of that nod to the pointed cowboy boot without making it an aggressive point. It's a nice soft toe shape. We've brought the front a little bit higher than the back because we don't want your the back of your pant to kind of get caught on it. Little bit of hardware detailing, and then the inside zipper here, so it's that ease of entry, but padding in all the areas, high impact padding under the ball of the foot, also at the heel for the heel strike. We've got these in mediums and in wides, and this taupe has a bit of a pewter, you know, undertone to it. We've got that burnishing done, and the oiled antiquing to that darker tan, and of course the classic black. This is a wardrobe staple. You're going to read, you know, trend reports are talking about cowboy boots, the Western inspired look for fall. Classic with a pair of jeans, but with a dress pant with a skirt as well. It will be a wardrobe staple for years. I
love the dark tan. Really, really great. And then, of course, we have the taupe as well. We're going to go see Katie in just a minute. And again, this is that type of boot where you really got to see it on Katie to really appreciate it. It's super stylish. And again, so many different ways you could wear this. You could wear this with yoga pants.
You certainly could.
I mean, absolutely. I love that style. And you see a lot of, you know, like they just had the boots and hearts. And I think it's such a good look with girls in like summer dresses and cowboy boots.
It is.
It's such a great look, right?
Our British designers, when you say boots and hearts, that's a music festival. And the British design team actually design festival wear. And they do what they call festival wear, and it's boots for music festivals that are essentially done in fields.
Yeah.
So that would be a festival boot that they would have designed for sure.
It's so great, and then you have that zip on the inside, so easy on, easy off. Love the colors, love the style, and again, I mean, I can see a woman any age wearing these.
Yeah, and it looks perfect the way we're seeing it right now without a pair of socks. That you're seeing just that little bit of skin above the boot, between the boot and the pant. In the wintertime, yes, you're going to wear socks with these. Use an all protector spray just to, protect them against any salt stains in the wintertime, any spillage, but a perfect go-to. And the heel height on that one was 2.16, so it's just slightly above 2 inches, so very easy height to walk in.
All right, wait till you see our next pair, the Clark's Ubery 15 step. I have to tell you, we gave a sneak peek when if you were here at the beginning of the show, we gave you a sneak peek of some of the upcoming fall fashion. I got to tell you, I'm in love with these chestnuts right here, This would be like my host pick. I think, look at the heel on this. I mean, is that not super fashion forward? Are you kidding me? Look at that. And then, of course, that little tie detail. This color, this style, I love them. I think they're so sexy, sophisticated.
And it is very, very classic. It is very sophisticated. Another on-trend look for fall is the little bow detailing. It's also sculptural heels, which is exactly what you're seeing here, the way that they've flared the sole. Gives you more support, gives you more stability, but they've also covered it with the same material. So it's that leather upper or leather wrap that they did to the heel. So it just finishes it so nicely. A little squared off toe shape, super feminine, and these are called eglets, which is the little tip of the lace. They've also done that in a metallic finish as well. So it just gives you that extra nod of sophistication. All leather lined on the interior. We've got our leather covered footbed as well with the perforations in the arch as well as under the ball of the foot. Targeted cushioning at the heel. We've got our rubber outsole, so still giving you the support, the stability, the traction, the shock absorption that you would get from a sneaker in a more refined silhouette. Just slightly over 1/2 inch at this heel, and this one here is our metallic finish. Very, very soft. It doesn't have that high glossy sheen to it. It's just going to be a perfect neutral. That chestnut that you were talking about, Sean, this is fantastic. A little bit of a reddish undertone.
It's stunning. It's like my favorite color, right? Like it's
gorgeous.
Just
gorgeous.
Perfect.
And then that classic black, again, all of them have the self-colored heels. It is that slight little, angle to that heel, but it just gives a bit more personality, a little bit more fashion appeal to what would be just a classic shoe.
Oh, they are so great. I mean, they are a brand new arrival. $140 gets them home. I want to mention that it is Customer Appreciation Month at TSC. If you don't know, we do have a promotional code that you can use for free shipping and handling. If your order's over $99, you can use promo code SHIP99. You can use that all month long. And of course, when you're bundling your order, so for example, we have some shoes that are on, 4 easy Ps, some are on 9 easy Ps. Whatever item in your basket has the most easy Ps, we extend that on all the items in your basket. So a really great way to shop here. 240354 is your item number, and we are going to move on to the Serafina Irish shoe. Iris shoe.
Yes.
It sounds like I'm saying Irish. Another one that we had the sneak peek that were beside the previous shoes we just saw. These are really handsome looking shoes. They certainly are.
Yes.
Right?
It is that nod to smoking slipper silhouette. It's that loafer, but the chain detailing on these just kind of jacks up the fashion appeal. They've done that top stitch detailing, and it is just classic colors for fall. For spring, we had these in a variety of colors that they did more in a tortoise shell. In the fall, doing it in the classic chain hardware. We're calling this one burgundy.
Love it.
A bit of a texturing done in the leathers, so it is more of a high green. So you're seeing not imperfections, but like wrinkling
like
to the
almost
leather.
distressed.
So it's very, very soft and, you know, like
really
the zero break-in process on these.
Look at that.
Rubber outsole. We've got that stitch detailing on the side where they've attached the chain to the sides, and then a little bit of a heel on these ones just to give you that slight lift, so it's just under, or well, about 3/4 of an inch at the lift. And again, the rubber on the bottom here with the traction as well. Interior is leather lined, leather covered footbeds with the targeted cushioning and the perforation, so certainly barefoot friendly. But as we get further into fall, you're gonna wear this with a dress sock as well. Very preppy inspired idea, collegiate. So we've got it in the burgundy, and then in that classic black. The hardware looks completely different on both of them. The burgundy is a little bit more of a gold finish, a little bit more of a pewter kind of finish to the black version. They are a medium and a wide fit. Our mediums start at a 5 and go to the 12. The wides 6 to 11, but it's very, very classic styling, collegiate inspired, but this would be the ideal shoe for Lynn's, you know, jeans and white shirt.
This would be this would be Lynn Spence written all over it. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Katie here in the black, and again, that chain detail is just really high fashion. I mean, they just look so designer. I love that kind of classic, kind of preppy look as well. I think it's so sophisticated. Again, no socks, no problem. 64 remaining. If you're looking for black, we have less than 20 remaining in black, and I believe we have do we have some wides?
Half and wides in this one.
Great.
And I had, I think, 3 colors of this shoe in the spring. Soft, supple leathers. Spring, they did more of the matte finish to the leathers. Fall, they've done a little bit of that tumbling, but zero break-in. It's that ideal barefoot-friendly shoe, transitional piece right now, but certainly further into the season, you can wear this with tights, with skirts, with pants as you're seeing. Jeans and a white shirt would be perfect.
Oh my gosh, yeah, even like white jeans. Like white jeans, like 25-inch inseam, like just above the ankle. Perfect. What a great look. We're gonna move on here to the Clarks. How do you pronounce this one?
Catalina.
Oh, it is Catalina. Okay, it's Catalina with a K. There you go. Like the Catalina wine mixer.
That's right.
There we go. Okay, you could wear these to a wine mixer.
You could wear these to a wine mixer for sure. This is a classic little dress pump. Clark's, you know, we do dress shoes very, very well. We give support, we give stability. This is a new heel for us, the way that they've flared the heel. So it's tapered just on the, you know, the interior. So it's almost like an hourglass shape to this heel. To give you that wider base, they've still done the rubber base here, so you're getting the traction, you're getting the shock absorption. The upper on this one is a little bit different because they've done the smooth leather on the exterior, and then on the interior and across the toe, they've done a croco. So, you know, just a basic pump, but yet they've infused some great little trend detailing. We've got our footbeds here that give you the targeted cushioning, the nice high arch support, perforations, and it's all suede footbeds. So easy to wear barefoot, lots of padding on the interior. So this one we've done in the tan with that croco. We've got, of course, the black with the croco as well. And the croco is a little bit more of a higher sheen to the leather, and then more of a matte finish to the smooth leather. And then they also did this one, if you just wanted to be a little bit more classic and simple, we've done a leather with a soft microfiber on the side. It still feels like a leather, reads like a leather, but it's very, very soft and supple. Leather covered heels on all of them. And when our designers do a leather covered heel, that to them means it's a true dress shoe versus a dress casual.
Yes.
Mediums and wides, full and half sizes, 2.75 inches at this heel. But again, ladies, keep in mind, it's a nice flared heel. So you're still getting a wider base for your weight to be distributed on.
I love it. You can really see it on the tan croco here, that kind of nice sheen that it has to the toe. But I think the contrast of the nice smooth and then the croco really gives you this beautiful, beautiful look, especially kind of when the light hits it. It kind of has this gorgeous sheen to it as well. Take a look at Katie. Again, it looks like a nice, beautiful polished toe, and then it has character with that croco.
And that's a fantastic outfit. It's that, you know, monochromatic. The shoe is the statement piece in the outfit, and it, you know, the mixtures to the materials, that little pointed toe, and our design team do fantastic pointed toes because your foot will be correctly placed in there, that your toes are not being crammed. They don't elongate the toe. They just fit incredibly well.
Really great. 240366 is your item number. Reminding you our showstopper, which, by the way, busy on our phone lines. It is the Meadow Opal Flat. Tan chestnut, that gorgeous slate, which has that hint of olive. We have the pewter and black available for you. We'll get to it a little bit later on, but at exceptional value, under $60. I also want to bring back the Neva Low boot. This, we're very, very busy on this. Please, if you're in the ordering process and your order's over $99, use promo code SHIP99 because it's Customer Appreciation Month as well. We're going to move on to Clark's Breeze Isla, and we have sizes 5 through 12, including halves and wides. Great, again, you know, we talk like our showstopper, again, different style, but a great indoor or outdoor shoe.
So true.
Right?
It's that perfect transitional piece, covered toes, nice low profile on the back, removable footbeds, and this is from Cloudstopper. So Cloudstoppers are all completely man-made, so that would be one of the biggest difference between this shoe and our today's showstopper, which is leather uppers. This is man-made materials. It feels like a nubuck. They're buttery soft. We've got a neoprene top line with that removable footbed, so the footbeds can come out, go in the washing machine. They've done kind of a contrast and coordinating color on the interior. All this extra padding all around the sides as well. Very, very flexible outsoles that give you the traction and the shock absorption. Full and half sizes, mediums and wides. We've got this in the burgundy. We have navy, and it's a nice, deep, rich navy. A little bit of that royal blue, you know, look to it. Black interest. This has almost like a gold metallic polka dot look to it. Very, very pretty. If you already have a black you know, ballet flat in your wardrobe, this would be a great new addition. And then they did do just the classic black as well. You know, service shoe, if you have to have a shoe around the house or a shoe at the office that you're just gonna, you know, keep in your, you know, under the desk and slip on. Great, perfect go-to. Machine wash the footbeds to freshen them up. That little bit of stretch to that top line with all the extra padding.
That Cloudstopper is a game changer.
Yes.
It really, really is. If you read reviews on some of the shoes with Cloudstoppers, people, they get them home and they go, wow, I don't want to take these off. They're amazing. Stylish. And you know what? This is great because you could wear these, you know, out and about. You could wear these with their loungewear around the house. A perfect indoor-outdoor transitional shoe. And as, you know, look, I know we're in August, but, you know, hey, fall's around the corner and we know it follows fall. So, you know, a great, comfortable shoe that's going to look good. And definitely you're going to feel good wearing these as well. 240370. They are $90. It is a new arrival. 151 remaining. Busy on our phone lines already. And would you say, for the most part, I know that we have 5 through 12 halves and wides, but true to size?
True to size.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm wearing the Today's Showstopper.
Yeah, you are.
I wear an 8, and the 8 fits me perfectly. You know, the majority of our shoes, we're proud to say there is 0 break-in process. Because we've been around almost 200 years, we have the fit pretty much down. We've had last that we've used, and the last is the shape of the shoe that we've used for, you know, 100 years now. So we know that they fit correctly.
And as someone who wears Clarks literally every day, I can tell you I'm a 9, and it's a true 9. I mean, they fit perfectly. They're super comfortable. And it's interesting because, you know, when I first started wearing Clarks, and I have some dress shoes, as you know, I couldn't believe that I was wearing dress shoes. They were that comfortable. So keep that in mind. And again, look, I mean, full disclosure, you got 30 days to love anything or return anything for the most part here at TSC. And you know what? If you haven't tried Clarks, try them. I mean, you know, listen, this is a company for almost 200 years that this is what they do. This is their DNA. It's making shoes that are stylish, fashion forward, and uber, uber comfortable. We're going to move on to the Carly Rays. And this is another very popular style, right?
So this is a a look that you've seen from Clark's in the past. It's a side zip, ease of entry, nice large pull tab, but this is the classic style of footwear that has put Clark's on the map. This is what we do the best. This is what women come back season after season to get the newest version of our everyday workwear inspired style of shoes. So ease of entry with that outside zipper, all the padding still along the inside, all around the collar. We've given that little elastic gore on the inside here as well, so that with every flex that you take, the shoe moves and flexes with you. Achilles notch here with the extra padding, and all this top stitch detailing really just calls out the craftsmanship, the heritage work that has been put into this shoe. We've got our removable footbeds that are topped with that suede lining, again, targeted cushioning at the heel, under the ball of the foot with the perforations, with the increased arch support and stability here as well. So it's our ultimate comfort footbeds that you can pull these out. I put them in the washing machine. I let them air dry, pop them back in. Done in our navy in the nubuck, great jean color here. We've got our taupe, also done in the nubuck. And if anybody doesn't know what nubuck is essentially the same side as the suede, which is the other side to the leather, but they take the nap down. So it's just buttery soft. Suede, you see more of, you know, the fibers.
The fibers, yep.
So darker brown.
So nubuck's kind of like a hybrid, kind of between like leather and suede-ish?
So leather would be the smooth side.
Smooth, yeah.
The other side is suede or nubuck, depending on how they finish it.
Very interesting.
Black leather, and again, this is more that tumbled leather, so it's buttery soft, zero break-in. And then they also did the black nubuck, and the nubuck is just such a deep shade. So even the black to the black nubuck looks almost blacker because the black leather reflects the light. That's one of the biggest differences. But same principles of all protector spray, same fits, same durability, same shock absorption. So full and half sizes, mediums and wides, 1.37 inches on the lift. But that is a classic workwear wardrobe staple, wardrobe builder, something that you will have in your wardrobe for years, and that is really what Clark's is known for. It's what women come back season after season to buy the newest everyday workwear style. Absolutely.
240-369. Once again, we do have halves and wides available. 4 easy pays, $27.50. And of course, ship 99 is that promo code to get you free shipping and handling. Okay, the Bela Skip Pump coming up in a beautiful black patent. We have it in also the black, and then this gorgeous inky navy, which I love this color.
Just spectacular. Brand new heel for Clark's. It's just slightly under 3 inches, and you've seen a 3-inch heel from us before, but we generally do them a bit more tapered. This is a nice chunky heel. So this is giving still support, stability, and also wrapped in the leather, so you know, no finishing was spared on this one. We do also have just a very subtle platform on these ones, but it is very, very flexible, soft almond toe shape, buttery soft leathers. The interior is that foam lining. It's a suede material in the interior of the shoe. We've got our suede footbeds with the arch support and the perforations, targeted cushioning at the heel, targeted cushioning under the ball of the foot. We've got full and half sizes, mediums and wides on this one, and this navy is just spectacular. The black leather, again with the black leather wrap to the heel, and that patent, that is just spectacular. And again, the finishing of wrapping that heel with the traction that we've got in that rubber sole, full and half sizes, mediums and wides, just a very classic, sophisticated pump.
Yeah, really great. I love the patent color. The ink is a beautiful, beautiful, dark, rich, true inky color there as well. But we're going to see Katie here in the patent, and oh my gosh, I mean, talk about a showstopper.
Yeah, that is a statement shoe. The sheen on that patent, the the softness, and typical patents are very stiff. This is just a very soft patent. Again, zero break-in process, comfort out of the box, very classic in the tailoring. It's very feminine in the foot shape, nice depth to the toe box. Again, your toes are not being crammed in there. Padding at the heel, all around the ankle, so you don't, have to break in the shoe. You're not wearing Band-Aids along your ankle where the thin skin is. It is shock absorption at the heel, shock absorption under the ball of the foot, and that flexible rubber sole.
Really great. 240365, that patent color. Wow, I mean, that patent leather. I mean, patent leather is just so, how can you not love it? Right?
Yeah.
You really can't.
It is so sophisticated.
All right, we're going to move on to the Clark's Paisley Nora. And these are really, the clogs, like true clogs, like right out of Holland. I mean, these,
yes.
they're great. I mean, they got the wood detail, like everything. I mean, these are great. And they're nice and lightweight.
They are lightweight, and yes, they look like wood, but this is a dip dyed effect.
Amazing.
So it's TPR that they put into, like there's ink that's on water. So you've got a, a fish tank, let's say, with the brown and tan shades that they sort of swirl around to marbleize, and then they essentially dip the sole in, and when they pull it out, it has that wood look to it. But it makes the shoe, yes, it has the wood look, which is that classic, trendy mule idea, but it doesn't make it weigh what a wood would. You don't have that clunk that you would typically get from a wood sole. They've done the rocker to it, so it's easy to walk in. We've got the rubber bottom as well, so great for traction, great for shock absorption. Little bit of adjustability with the hardware on the side. They've done the elastic gore in behind the buckle as well. They've notched out on the side, so you've got some, little bit of skin showing on either side. Nice rounded toe box, nice depth to the toe box. They've done a leather wrap, so that rand that goes around the base of the shoe, and then our ultimate comfort footbeds here. So that targeted cushioning that you're sinking into at the heel, the arch support with the perforations, and then targeted cushioning under the heel. So this isn't a shoe that is going to be flexible because of the outsole. But they've done what we call a rocker toe. So this rolls you softly. It's similar to the wedges that we do in the summertime, the Rose, the Giselle. Ladies have bought those for years. This is that same idea that we've got in a darker brown, we've got a tan, and of course a classic black.
Already, speaking of black, less than 40 remaining, and these are a new arrival. I mean, we're on our first show here, and super, super busy. 240367 is the item number. Use promo code SHIP99. These are also available for pickup at our warehouse, and a lot of people like to do that. I mean, today's what, Wednesday? So you order them now, pick them up by Friday. You got them for the weekend.
Yes,
you're good to go, right? No, I mean, a lot of people love to do that, and it's easy to return stuff. You get the wrong size or color or whatnot as well. So keep that in mind when you're shopping with us. $30 even on 4 interest-free easy pays, and we are going to continue shopping Clark's. And maybe, Lana, we can pop up our today's Showstopper and get an update there, because we've got a great Showstopper, and I think a lot of ladies are going to go crazy over this. A great Showstopper that I think is really age appropriate for any woman out there. As well. So we're going to continue shopping Clark's. Of course, you can find all of these items and more online at tsc.ca. Can we show our Showstopper here real quick for our friends at home? All right, here we go. So this is our Showstopper, the Meadow Opal Flat, in 5 solid color choices. The slate's like this beautiful color, the chestnut, like more of a red, the tan, the black, and the pewter. Under $70, a fantastic, fantastic deal. We're going to move on to the Clark's Lita Step Boot, and we have 2 really classic colors here. And I love the height of these.
Yes.
That perfect ankle boot, right?
It is that kind of shooty idea, gives you full coverage, great support around your ankle, so great for support and stability. Large exaggerated gore on the outside, and this is an entry with the zipper at the heel. So it just gives you more of that clean look at the front, because your pant's going to come down and cover this zipper, but they have given a nice pull tab here at the zipper, so it's easy for you know, getting the boot on and off. Lots of top stitch detailing with the craftsmanship, with that heritage look. We've got a very aggressive lug to this outsole, but it's clean, it's very classic. The height of the heel is 2.75. We've got these in full sizes, we've got them in half sizes, we've got mediums, we've got wides, and it is that true chunky Western inspired look to that heel. You can see the stacked leather. We've got the rubber bottom with that rubber lugged sole, and it's a stitched down boot at the front, so again, great for durability, the way that they've stitched the upper to the sole. This is a boot that is classic. It's a wardrobe staple. It's feminine, and yet it's still a bit of that man tailoring design work done in our dark brown. And then, of course, in classic black. And the black, they've done the black heel to it as well, whereas the brown, it's done more of a natural brown finish. Bit of burnishing at the toe, nice polish to the leathers. The interior is the leather lining. We've got leather-covered footbeds with the targeted cushioning. Just a fantastic go-to, but classic, you know, and shorter boots, easy to wear. You wear them like a shoe, but it gives you more fuller support, fuller stability, from jeans to dresses, skirts, just a perfect style.
I find the elevation's perfect. I mean, it really is. And where you have that kind of chunkier block heel, you're going to get more stability. I know that there's some women that kind of veer away from a larger heel like this, but when you have a thicker heel like this, you definitely are going to have more stability, a little bit more height as well. I love the almond toe on these as well. I think it really defines the foot beautifully.
It is that slight nod to man tailoring, sportswear,
a little bit.
you know, a bit of that cowboy influence, but that little almond toe, very, very feminine. And yeah, the chunkier heels are definitely easier to walk in than a thinner, you know, more tapered heel.
Right. We're going to move on here to the Clark's Friva 55 stretch boot. These are about 18 inches in the shaft height.
Correct.
Now, this flap on the top, this kind of goes over the knee, right?
It does.
Funny enough, speaking of Lynn Spence, we were doing the show yesterday, and there was a dress, and I said, wow, this would look great with those like kind of knee-high equestrian style boots. And she said, Sean, I'm telling you right now, what's on trend and what's hot for this fall season is boots that go just above the knee.
Correct.
And here they are.
Correct.
Right?
And the reason that we do it taller at the front is because when you're sitting, you don't want this jabbing into the back of your heel. Or back
you want
of your
the
knee.
look, but you don't want, smart.
So our design team did leather front and then a stretch panel at the back.
That is
so it's
smart.
going to fit a more muscular calf.
Athletic calf,
We've got what we call a 3/4 zip here. So it opens up just to make the boot easier for you to slide your foot in. I have a high instep, and if it's a pull-on boot, I have trouble. I struggle with a pull-on boot. When the designers add in this 3/4 zip here, it just opens it up, makes it easier to slip in, and then you just close it up, and it still gives you that clean, classic silhouette. So leather front, leather boot. They've done a yoke panel up the front, so it, again, a bit of that nod to equestrian with the way that they've done the cut of this leather. Stacked heel, leather wrapping at that stacked heel, rubber outsole, rubber cap to the heel, and it is that very similar little almond toe shape, a little bit more tapered on this one, but still doesn't cram your toes. We are mediums, we've got wides, and that elastic shaft is just spectacular.
Oh my gosh. And I like how you have the leather and then this kind of flexible material on the back. It kind of gives you this two-tone, almost like a black color blocking kind of look. But look how fabulous these look on Katie.
They're gorgeous, just spectacular. You know, the taller front is very clean. There's no extras.
That's right.
It really is a very clean, classic, super sophisticated look.
Amazing. What a hot looking boot. $50 even on Easy Pay. Ship $99, get some home with free shipping and handling. Drive it to our warehouse, get some home for free and sooner. 240-362 is the item number. Brand new arrival. And I mean, just everything about these boots are just so enriched fashion forward because they're Clarks. Not only are they going to look good, they're going to feel so fabulous on your feet. Speaking of which, we're going to get back to our today's Showstopper, the Meadow Opal Flat. And wow, have we been popular on this today. And you know what? This is the perfect time of the year really for these because they're great indoor shoes. They're great outdoor shoes. You're, you know, right season, right price. And then of course, you know, as we get into fall, they're great running around shoes, but also you can wear these in the house as well.
This is a perfect staple. It's a classic wardrobe builder. We call them ballerina flats, but Clarks will never do a completely flat shoe. We've got just under an inch lift at the heel, rubber outsole that gives you the traction. You can see the flex grooves that have been added into this shoe. The elasticized top line is very forgiving around the top of the foot. It just snugs the shoe on. The interior here is our foam lining. So you've got the padding between the leather and your skin, so zero break-in process, removable footbeds that are the targeted contour cushion footbeds, so targeted cushioning at the heel, targeted cushioning under the ball of the foot with the perforations, with the arch support, all the padding around the collar that you come to know and love from Clarks, rounded toe box, with the top stitch detailing of that cap toe. And this is a true classic from Clarks, done in our chestnut. We've got the tan, and these ones they did the gum rubber outsoles. The classic black with the black outsole. We've got our pewter, again, with the black outsole, and that has a bit of a matte finish, a bit of a suede finish to it as well, and that slate, which is a new color for us. It's a bit of a grayish olive shade, but all neutrals in your fall wardrobe, but you're gonna wear these again next spring. You're gonna wear them around the house, as Sean says. It's classic, true to size, full and half sizes, mediums and wides, wardrobe staple. They're elegant, they're ageless. These go from pants to skirts. And that elasticized top line just makes the shoe fit so well. I'm a size 8, I'm wearing a size 8, and they fit incredibly.
Well, these are gonna go from in stock to sold out, almost 200 at the door. It's only our first hour, but stay tuned because we have a whole another hour coming up. Lots of new items, lots of brand new arrivals. Colleen, great first hour.
First hour.
All right, we're gonna take a real short break. You stay tuned, more Clarks coming up.
It's a lifetime of beauty, delivering confidence and helping you look your best. That's Elizabeth Grant Skincare. With our Miracle Jerusalem blend at the heart of all of our products. We're proudly Canadian from concept to completion and led by 3 generations of women who are aging with you from the Elizabeth Grant family.